Well, hello there. It's been a long time. As you may have noticed, I've been gone for quite a while. But before we get into that, let's take a look at what I'm working on. Today, or rather the day that I filmed this, I decided it was high time I sorted my ahuhuas. That sounds really bad. Ohuhu markers into their new container. Is container the right word? Who knows? Anyway, I had been hating dealing with my marker situation because even though I love my Ahus, the case wasn't keeping them sorted well enough for me. So I found these little marker holder sorter things on Amazon, figured out that I needed 5 of them for all of my markers, and then I finally had enough saved up. I bought them and decided to glue them together because nothing says mobility like a long plastic monstrosity. I've never I never planned on taking my hoo-hoos anywhere, so at least there's that. However, my new marker storage setup is making me rethink the entire art room again. Now that you know what I'm doing in the video, let's talk about something completely unrelated. My absence. July 17th, 2022 was the day I published my last video, which you should all know was the Pocahontas video. I never intended to take this long of an absence, but August hit like a ton of bricks and I suddenly found myself without time or energy to record for the channel. Some of you may be aware that I also have a gaming channel and may have also noticed that there has been no lack of content there, but that's because I was favoring my gaming channel over my art channel, if only because gaming videos are easier for me to produce more of in a shorter amount of time. A lot of things happened all at once, and it just became overwhelming to deal with all of that and an art channel. The first thing was when I went into making the video for Milan. I royally messed up coloring her outfit and it just looked wrong. I didn't even realize I had made the mistake until near the end of recording. So I took a break and thought it over and ultimately decided that I would have to do the piece over again. But as it so happens, that was also around the time that I was I started having a booth at a local farmer's market. I have always loved going to open air markets, and so when the chance came for me to actually have a booth at one, I seized it. I have a lot of stuff that I've been trying to sell, some of it for years, and it felt great to get out into the fresh air once a week and meet some of the locals. I made a lot of really awesome friends and found an older couple to share a booth with me, so I wasn't completely alone the entire day. August and September went by quickly, and when the market ended for the year, I was happy to finally have some time to devote to this channel again. Or so I thought. I spent October cleaning and rearranging and getting everything ready for when my other family was coming to visit. They weren't coming till the end of October, but because I was dealing with a severe bout of depression pretty much the entire year, the house look had seen better days. So all of that free time I thought I had went right out the window with the year's worth of dust. Now October and December is when things went sideways and under and deposited me into the new year unsure of which way was up. There was a new baby born, not mine, new ideas to explore, a new desire to finally learn how to crochet because I desperately wanted to make granny squares for everything, and just all sorts of new and exciting things all compacted into a small little 2-month span. Oh, and I'm still dealing with depression. But now it is January, and though I still have a lot of things going on, I finally have time and energy to set aside for more art. Especially since the new market season is coming up soon, and I have a lot of awesome ideas for stuff, and I hope that this year's market season is lucrative enough for me to start going to more next year. As of right now, I don't really have a set schedule as to when I'll be able to devote to more art videos, but my hope is that I can get at least 2 videos a month. However, there's going to be a change in how I do them. I prefer doing time-lapse videos if only because I don't really like talking while I'm drawing unless I'm physically with someone. I work better when I have something to watch or listen to. This means I'll have to do a lot more voiceovers, which honestly works better for me because we all know how disjointed my stream of consciousness ramblings can get. I also prefer having a more controlled dialogue in my videos and having a script to go off of that will lessen my ADHD bouncing ball thought process. I still want to dive more into art history, however, I don't yet have the ability to devote to the research end of it. Especially since I want to put a lot of research into an art history video. Even if it's a 10-minute video, I still want to put as much information as I can into it. So it'll take time to research, compile notes, and create a script that will be up to my standards. Also, my video editing skills aren't quite at the level I want them to be for this kind of project. I will be continuing the Disney Princess series as we still have 20 years worth of princesses to get through. But then, I think I'm gonna have to take a break from princesses and do my own thing for a while. I just don't know what that will be just yet. One thing I do want to start doing, and what I did for this video in particular, is listen to more audiobooks. I own hundreds of audiobooks. Hundreds. And I really don't make time for them like I should. So as one of my New Year's resolutions, I decided that I'm going to listen to at least one audiobook a week. This week's audiobook was Little Creeping Things by Chelsea Achaso. If you like YA and thrillers, you might like this book. I personally don't like thrillers because they're all the same and they still try to surprise you and most often fail miserably. I just absolutely did not agree with the ending because there was no reason for the killer to be who they were. The reveal felt way too, you'll never guess who it is, and because of that, it felt like it was a cop-out. It should have been, but that would have been too clever. And also, I would have complained about that too, but for other reasons. The plot was simple, because it's a thriller, and in my opinion, all thrillers have simple plots, but the super twisty plot was so annoying, and the main character spent way too much time harping on the wrong person, and then when that didn't pan out, she pinballed around until she eventually discovered the truth by complete accident. So I give this book 2 stars. 1 star because I finished it and was somewhat entertained by it, but overall, it was meh. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me as I sorted my Ohuhu markers and my life. Please feel free to check out the links in the description below for all my online shops, my completely free Discord server, and the various other things I've got going on. Feel free to subscribe. Do that thing where you like the video, and also there's a bell you're supposed to ring the bell so you'll know when a new video drops. I hope you enjoyed this satisfying journey with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.